Hello kids! Our today's story is about the Danny, who is a donkey who live in a farm. So let's start the story. Danny the donkey lived on a farm that was so busy, it practically buzzed. The cows were always chewing, the sheep were always bleating, and the chickens were always clucking about how important they were. Danny, though, was quiet. He wasn't big or strong like the horses, nor was he fast like the dogs. He didn't have a special job like the pigs who helped root up the soil. So, Danny spent his days wandering the fields, listening and watching. He had the best ears on the farm, not just for hearing sounds, but for hearing the little stories of the farm animals. One day, the farmer decided it was time to build a new fence at the far end of the pasture. It was a huge job. He needed to carry all the heavy wooden posts and bags of cement from the barn all the way down to the creek. The horses were too skittish, and the tractor was broken. "What shall we do?" the farmer sighed. "This job is too big for me alone." The farm animals all started to offer suggestions. The strong bull offered to pull the posts, but his hooves would tear up the ground. The quick little terrier dog offered to run back and forth with messages, but he couldn't carry anything. Danny, standing quietly in the corner, had been listening. He had heard the farmer's worries and the other animals' ideas. He knew a path that went around the rocky patch and over the old, fallen log. It was a secret path he had found during his long walks. "I can help," Danny said softly. The other animals snorted with laughter. "You? Danny? You're too slow and not strong enough," they brayed. But the farmer, who knew Danny was a gentle and kind donkey, said, "Let's give it a try." The farmer loaded a few bags of cement onto Danny's back. Danny walked slowly but surely, following his secret path. It was a bit longer, but it was smooth and easy to walk on. He got to the creek and came back for another load, and another, and another. He went back and forth all morning, his legs steady and his mind focused. As the day went on, the horses were tired from trying to find a clear path through the rocks. The bull had given up. Only Danny kept going, his quiet determination a beacon of calm in the busy afternoon. By evening, all the posts and bags of cement were where they needed to be. The farmer was amazed. "Danny, you did it," he said, patting the donkey's neck. "You did a great job." The other animals, seeing the new fence posts all lined up, looked at Danny with new respect. "We were wrong," the bull admitted. "You showed us that being strong isn't the only way to get a job done. Sometimes, being steady and knowing the right way is what matters most." From that day on, Danny was no longer just the quiet donkey. He became the farm's official pathfinder. Whenever the farmer needed to move something from one place to another, he would ask Danny to show the way. Danny used his incredible memory to find the best and safest routes, knowing where the ground was soft and where the stream was easy to cross. Danny's quiet nature, which the other animals once thought was a weakness, turned out to be his greatest strength. He proved that you don't have to be the biggest or the loudest to be the most valuable. You just need to listen, observe, and use your unique abilities to help others. And he was very, very good at that.